program we might offer to our members.
Oh,
Excellent.
absolutely. Yes, it's always opportunity, Bob. And then again, if you guys don't know who Bob is the former CEO of the Commodore 64, one of my favorite computers back in the days. So he used to run that company. So just FYI. I'm gonna mute everybody's now, and we're gonna get going on this. So we're gonna one. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get started here. Gonna get recorded. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Winning on Wednesday. My name is Juan Vidas, and the purpose we're here is simply to get to know each other. I say people do business who they know, like, and trust. And speaking of trust and knowing and liking, we want to speak to my co-host, Meryl. How are you? I know Robin is on vacation, not vacation, but she's away on business right now. She's in North Carolina, so she'll be back next week. But we have Meryl here today. How you doing, Meryl?
Doing good. I'm Meryl Oshner. I'm founder, chief storyteller, and commercial podcast producer with Smith Douglas Associates.
Okay, excellent. And before we go, do we have anything else to go over before we go into the breakout rooms? The question of the week.
The question of the week is: summer is coming. Some of us will have a slightly slower summer than others. What do you do when your business is in one of its lulls and one of the slow times? Do you take off yourself? Do you double down on your sales and marketing? What do you do during your business's slow times?
Okay, here we go, folks. Oh, man. Hey, Mark. Good.
I'm coming. It's very
okay. It's okay. How you doing, Mark?
Doing okay.
Tim, how are you?
Doing well, Juan. Yourself?
Good. I figured we've had our little breakout room here, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Looks like you've lost some weight, Juan, in the past couple of months here.
Sure. Yeah, no, I've been working out, trying to stay fit,
Good.
Yeah, it's important to stay fit,
Absolutely.
And Mark knows about that because Mark also works out too.
Doing better at the weight loss. It's definitely a challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
Easier in the summertime though.
So is there anything that you guys do to engage your customers as far as downtimes or anything like that, or as far as when it's like right now we're coming to the summertime, and is there any way you guys what do you guys do when it's slow?
Market network, which I've been doing since the early stages. Yeah. It's been slow for me for the last 2 months. I'm trying to engage some people and take preventive steps, not for me, for them to.
Exactly. Hey, Jim, how are you?
Great. Juan, how are you?
Good. And
sure. Yeah, I just changed geography, Juan, because I found, for example, I was just home in Nebraska a couple of weeks ago. Summer is when those guys work harder, because it's really the farm industry, right? And so later the kids come out to tassel, lay irrigation pipe, and they use two type of irrigation. Now the farm machinery cracks up, and so I only found that it's only certain parts of the country that they get into the slowdown and into the summering stuff. I found it very heavy when I first started doing business in Connecticut, because then it really goes back. But other parts of the country, it's active, and so I've got the ability to move around and do things, and so. In the Midwest and even in the West, it's still full blow. So it's not a slow time when I do that.
What about you, Brandon? What do you do when it's downtime or slow time? What do you do to engage more business?
Yeah, when I have time, sometimes I go into wellness clinics and just talk to whoever the decision maker is, and just have a short conversation with them and find out what kind of modalities they're implementing within their practice or whatnot, and just getting to know them, and then explaining to them what we do in terms of the blood work, and seeing if they do blood work within their list of practices or whatnot. And also too, we're always getting leads coming in to our website, and then I'm getting notified 7 days later to follow up with them. So I have a conversation about why they are using our software on a trial basis. And it's basically just having a conversation with people, and I really do like it. Planting seeds, as those seeds grow, some don't. That's the nature of business.
And as they say, the closer you are the client, the greater the chance of the sale. So the fact that you're actually meeting them in person, walking into the clinics, that's really pretty cool that you're actually getting to meet them,
Yeah,
as opposed to,
somebody gave me a good idea on that. I was like, I never even thought of that because everything was all through online.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
that's actually a really good idea. That was like 2 months ago. I'm like,
Eh,
why didn't I think of that?
And that goes a long way as far as a phone call and an email.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I asked them, hey, could I follow up with you in a couple months or a month, depending on their level of interest or whatnot.
Absolutely.
And when I call them up, it's more warm because I've developed that relationship.
Hey, Robin, how are you? Good to see you. And what about you, Carol?
You're on mute, Robin.
Yeah. What about you, Carol?
Robin.
Yeah. How about you, Carol? Do you have any advice or any what do you do when it's
Well,
like that?
This goes back a few years, but the middle of August through Labor Day is usually very slow for me. And I wrote the first draft of my first book in that 3-week period.
Oh wow! So you wrote a book.
Well,
Is
the
it?
first draft.
Okay.
And
Okay. That's
And
another.
And it was
took
1,000
Very
pages.
nice.
It took some severe editing afterwards, but I woke up, I'm a morning person, so from 6 till about 9 or 10, I would write.
Nice. I
Wow.
like that.
And
That's very
nobody
good.
expects you in the office before 9 o'clock, so there were no interruptions and you could keep your train of thought going.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, and Jim, no one's ever shredded a Carol book, So
Yeah.
Sure. First of all, if they pulled it out, I wouldn't do it. I'd read it.
That's right.
Jim, what do you do when it's downtime and it's
Well, what we've done is I can give you an example of what happened when the pandemic happened. So what we did is I know that other shredding companies' phones are ringing. So the question is, why is it ringing for them first before me? So what we do is really focus in on adding to our content on our website. We really up our game in terms of sending out email blasts, postcards. So we start hitting everybody really hard, to get our name out there. So, and it has been very effective. So when the pandemic hit, in April of 20, we were down 65%. So by doing what we did, August through December of 2020, we beat 2019.
wow.
So it was all a matter of just, getting our name out there so that when people
And-
needed shredding, they
And-
contacted us.
And it also helps with the branding as well. Getting
question.
the branding and the impressions and all that. So
Right,
that's
right.
great. Thank you. Melanie, what about you? Melanie, what do you do in your downtime?
I'm trying to, it's been a while since there's been downtime, but
Good for you.
Yeah, good for you.
well, there's just always something, especially when you're a solo. But it's an opportunity when it's quiet, it's an opportunity to work on the business
Yeah.
for me, just to catch it, like whatever that, I'll pull out, the strategic plan and what I have for the quarter that I want to do. And it's like, okay, I can work on that or fine tune this. It's always a chance to
Improve the business.
catch up or improve the business in some
Got it.
way.
Right.
Oh, that's cool. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I
What-
like that.
Yeah. What about you, Rich?
I'm sorry, I came in a little late and I'm
Oh,
not sure
okay.
what
Yeah.
the question is.
The question is, since we're coming up to the summertime and business, sometimes for some businesses, some people is different. I know for Robin's business is the wedding business and travel business is busy on the summertime. But what do you do when it's downtime to get more customers?
I used to go into an anxiety spiral and that didn't help.
I love that.
And that did not help at all. So I don't do that anymore.
Okay.
What do? I'm knock wood. I'm 23 years doing this. I'm late because I got caught up working on the latest iteration of my first client's website. And I just looked at time. I'm like, whoa, so when it's downtime, let's go out and have a beer. Let's go out and walk around the city. I don't stress about it anymore because it's always come back. It's always come in. And when I'm stressing, I don't have the energy for things to come in.
Well, the question is, how is it coming in? How does it get to you? And how do you then take advantage of how it's coming in to learn how it's coming into when it's downtime to take advantage of it and help that come in more is the question.
I guess he's saying this networking, just if you're a networker, you'll go, and Rich is just the natural networker. He just likes to, you go out and just network. And I guess that's
Hey, I
best
wrote the movie on it.
and it's like it goes back to like what I said to Brandon, which is the greater or the closer you are to a customer, even potential customer, the greater chance of the sale. So no, that's great. We'll have a beer soon, Rich. So you and I have a beer soon.
Cerveza.
Cerveza. Robin, how are
Hi,
you?
everybody. I'm doing great. I'm so sorry that I'm late. I couldn't get Wi-Fi. Imagine you're not in New York, you can't get Wi-Fi so quickly. During downtime for me, I do a lot of education. It's an opportunity for me to like go and research some of the properties, some of the areas, some countries that I may not know a lot about. It's also my time to play with tech. I find that during downtime, I practice doing things that I may need to use in the future. So it gives me opportunity when I need it. I have it at my fingertips.
Like forms?
Forms I've mastered. It's much to everybody else's dismay. But
What about mail
but
merge?
Mail merge. Yeah, well, it's luckily it helps me. And the downtime during COVID and everything else was very different. I don't consider that downtime. That was an anomaly. But during the little pockets of time, that's my time to learn the stuff that I need to learn so that when I get busy, I have it at my fingertips. A new skill. There's always a new skill to learn. Hey, Nikki, how are you?
Hey, Nikki.
And Christabel, it's good to see everybody.
And
Good morning.
Robert, I don't know if Robert is muted, but Robert Donovan, I see Robert Donovan, but so Christabel and Nikki. So the question of the week is, what do you do? We have the summer coming up, and what do you do in your downtime as far as to get more customers and more clients? Brandon had a great idea, which is visit clinics. He actually goes to clinics and visits, and I say, the closer you are with the customer, the greatest chance of the sale. So Nikki, Christabel, what do you guys do? I think Nikki, you're muted, but
I'm muted. What do I do? So this is in the summer or downtime, what you do to get more.
right in the downtime, holidays, when it says it's off season, or it's just what do you do to get more customers, more clients?
Yeah. Right now I'm focusing on just making more connections with people. I've done some complimentary workshops where I'm giving a value and a service, and it's just giving people a little sample, and that can lead to clients. Perhaps we'll see. It's just something new that I'm trying.
Got it. Christabel?
I do a lot of walks. I've registered for a couple of walks for the summer. That gives you more exposure to meet and greet the potential clients or caregivers, because as you all know, I'm doing the special needs now. So, and that also gives you the opportunities to meet the host, the sponsors, and most people have tables. So you could do a personal introduction.
Speaking of sponsors, we have Robert Donovan. How are you, Robert?
Hey, great to see everybody. How you doing, Juan?
From M&T Bank. And thank you so
Yes,
much for being a sponsor for WOW.
So I'm glad I could get on today's meeting. It's a pleasure to see you and Robin. How you doing, Robin?
Hey, Brian, how are you? It's good to see you too. You're all dressed up and ready to go.
Yeah, back to wearing a tie, which wasn't easy. But I'd say one of the things I love doing is really networking, and so whether it's hot or cold out, the networking remains, and and that's what it's all about, right? Trying to help people and be of service. So you can do that 12 months a year, and that's what I do.
Okay. Yeah, and again, it's I actually I'm going to network events now, which I haven't done in a while. So it's kind of like getting back on the horse of things. And I used to do, I actually used to do every day. I used to go to an event every day.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, but not anymore. Now with the Zoom, but one of the things I do not miss is still being in traffic. But I was in traffic yesterday, but it's a good time to know your tunes or catch up with phone calls on your traffic. Keep yourself distracted, I guess. And listen to music. I'm a music guy, so I like to listen to music. So we got about 20 seconds. Hey, Michael, how are you, Michael? Welcome to Winning on Wednesday. You came in. Michael Figure, yeah. And how'd you hear about us? Just curious.
Well, I was invited by Brandon.
Oh, excellent.
Go-to guy for everything referrals.
Are you in California too?
No, I'm in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's awesome. Welcome. Well, we're all over the place. We're national here. We got people from Toronto, Canada. We have people from California, everywhere. So this is what the beauty about WOW is, that we can do business anywhere.
Don't forget Montreal, Canada.
Oh, Montreal, Canada. Yes,
Absolutely,
yes,
Montreal.
absolutely. Yeah, Montreal, Canada.
And
Excellent.
Jersey.
And Jersey. Yeah, excellent. Let me ask Diane. Diane, how are you? Only ask for the.
Hello, Juan. Nice
How
to
you
see you.
doing? Can you introduce yourself and the question of the week? Do you know the
Sure.
question?
I'm Diane Noto. I show people how to stop overpaying interest on all of their debt, business and personal. And the question of the week is, how do you handle the lulls in if your business slows down, or does your business slow down?
All right, thank you. Here we go. Oh man, I had 5 people. Hey, Amy.
Hey Juan, how are ya?
Good. How you doing?
Good. I thought I'd pop in and see how you're doing because I know you weren't well the last time. a few
Yeah,
weeks
no,
ago.
I'm better now. Thank you for thinking of me. You're so
Good.
nice.
No, you're
You know
welcome.
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something here, and I'm gonna make you you'll be able to choose a room. See that? Look, if you look at the breakout rooms, click on the breakout rooms. You'll notice there's a little blue
I
dot.
see. Yeah.
So can you
Thanks.
believe that? No, it's my pleasure.
I'll check out. I just wanted to see how you're doing.
But thank you. But this
You're
is
welcome.
this is my the gift that I get returned back.
It's like, get out of here. I've got my own business to do in these 4 minutes.
No. Actually, I'll join you. How about that? I'll join you.
All right.
I'll follow you.
I think I saw Robin popped in. I'm going to try to
No,
find.
don't go in there. Don't go in there. Gotta go with somebody new. You talk to Robin every day.
No, I haven't spoke to her in a while. So
Oh, okay,
I would
yeah.
like check in and try to find where she went.
Yeah.
But I'm not good at that. Or maybe she didn't join. Maybe she just checked out.
She had problems with Wi-Fi.
Understandable.
Yeah, I don't see her on anymore. Yeah.
All right, then I'll go to another room.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm trying to find one that
9 is good. 9 is it only has 3 people at 9.
is what's her name here? Janine. Did you see Janine?
No, I didn't. She's not in.
I haven't seen Janine. You know what? I'm having surgery on my knees, and I've been like in therapy in
Oh gosh.
physical therapy for like the past 6 weeks, and Wednesdays is usually my day, but today I didn't go because I went
Oh.
yesterday because of the holiday. Anyway, I'll let you get to your business. Go do your thing. I'll talk to you later.
It's so good. But feel better with your knees though.
Thank you.
All right, let me go in here. Huh. See. Hello, Nancy. How are you? Sorry about that. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Yeah, no, I actually we just stepped away from my desk for a second. I just, I took a break.
Oh, there you are.
Coffee break.
And I
Coffee
got
break.
thrown out of the room. I got thrown out of the room I was in. That's why I had to
What
get
did
out.
you, Nancy? What'd you do?
No. I got thrown out of the room at work.
Nobody
I was
throws
making-
nobody throws Nancy away. Come on.
I know.
No. How you doing, by the way? How's the great in New York? I by the way, I always see you guys promote. You guys do a fabulous job. You're always promoting events.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make it one of these days. It's just, it's the timing. It's getting out there.
Yes. Well, we actually have something going on this morning. We have a power networking event.
Yeah, I saw.
It's gonna go on after this. I'm gonna go to that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Nancy, what's your role on the? What do you? Are you the
Work in sales, just sales. Try to get
sales.
people to become members of the chamber.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I've been doing this for a long time. I used to live in Georgia, and I was at the chamber over there for about 14 years. And then when I moved to New York, joined the chamber over here.
Okay, maybe
Yes.
the thing maybe we can Nancy, this is a thing that I would love to possibly maybe and maybe you could pitch this to the board of directors because I
Mhm.
used to be on the board of Chambers of Commerce's, and
Okay.
one of the things is that we could partner up with the Chamber of Commerce's. So I would love to see if we could there be a partnership, a collaboration with the Chamber of Commerce's because I feel that we could bring in the network component because we have the
Mhm.
experience and knowledge. And the cool thing about this is that we're going national. We have presence now in
Okay.
California. We have presence in
Uh-huh.
people from Florida, Tampa, or Canada.
Okay.
We're going international too. We have Orlando. So everybody wants to do business in New York City. Everybody knows that.
Exactly.
Everybody knows
Exactly.
everything. So what I'm
Mhm.
saying to us, Nancy, is that we could collaborate together. Where we can help you, get more members
Mhm.
nationally.
Right. Well, we are also regional, local,
Of course,
national,
of
and
course.
international. Because we have that database. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do a lot of business with many, many countries overseas and everything. But yeah, let me give you my email, and you can just
Yeah,
send me an email.
we'll
Uh-huh.
definitely continue the conversation. I'd like to have the
Yeah. Well,
conversation.
I always put the information in the
Right,
chat.
right.
So, yeah.
So yeah, I will definitely reach out to you and we'll definitely connect.
Perfect.
In
Great.
fact, I'll you know what? I'll personally message you right now my cell phone number. How about that?
Oh, okay.
So this way you
Okay.
have it. My personal cell phone number. How about that? I don't give it out to nobody. It's your lucky day.
Wow. Let me write it down.
Yeah. Hi, David. How you doing, David?
Good. Thank God. Are you giving her the same number you gave me?
Pretty much, yeah. Is the 1-800 the collection line? I'm kidding. How's Israel?
Things are good. Thank God. All's
Yeah.
well.
Hey, listen, I just saw the wildest thing the other day, which was the 3D printing of a grouper that
Say again?
it was a grouper, a fish, a fish, the meat. It was a 3D printing of a fish.
Right.
And I think your prime minister ate it and liked it. And it's the technology coming out of
Don't know.
Israel. It's coming out of Israel.
Okay.
Which is it's supposed to help with the environment, and what the crazy thing about this is that it's actually using the real cells of the animals.
Okay.
So-
I didn't see it. Can't comment.
No, I know that, but it's really wild that they're printing meat now. Like they're printing fish meat, they're printing like actual meat, but it's not from animal meat. It's actually printed, but it's made from real cells, which is really crazy. And it's supposed to help, supposed to help the animals, be more humane and yada yada. So, be interesting how the future is going to be hold that we're going to be eating, artificial. You heard about AI. We're going to have AI meat now, artificial food. Interesting.
Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah. So, what do you guys do to get David? I know you're the street, but what do you do when things are slow, when things are down?
I try to involve myself. Well, I've got my main business, and that's involved in publishing, and I specifically because I'm a business owner. I'm not an employee with a 9 to 5. So I've kept in mind over the years to have other side things available to me so that when things are slower, I have other things that I can focus on.
Smart.
So sometimes I've had had things going on, sometimes I didn't. But in recent years, I've had a bunch of things because as I've been networking, I've been adding more things to that, to my toolkit, so to speak. So now, there really isn't any slow time because at any moment that things are slow in my main business, I have a bunch of other things I could be setting up meetings for, whether it's investment opportunities or overstock products or other unique products that they're trying to find a buyer for it or someone to market it or unique services. So I've got a whole list of things. So I'm setting up Zooms all the time.
Got you. Thanks. Nancy, what do you do when the things are slow, when business is slow? Do you pick up the
Well,
phone, start calling, or do you network? What do you do?
Well, the only time I would say that we're really, really slow, I mean, yeah, the summertime, things are a little bit slower and everything because people are on vacation, the kids are out of school and everything. We really keep ourselves busy. We plan ahead for, whatever event that we have coming up. We send out all of our emails. We're keeping a calendar full so that people can attend, because we do a lot of Zoom. Even if people are on vacation, they can still participate in, an event, a networking event. But we definitely keep ourselves busy. I mean, there's never really downtime. I mean, I can't really think of, I've been with this company for almost 5 years and I haven't seen any downtime, to tell you the truth.
What about Christmas or the holidays, New Year's? That the 2 weeks. Those are 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're open. We're still trying to get people to become members of the chamber. We're sending out emails. We're doing our newsletters. We're doing everything.
You sound like us. You sound like us.
Yeah, there's never really a downtime, to be honest with you. The only time I saw downtime was when I worked at my previous chamber, because when I lived in Georgia, we used to have, well, we still have the Masters, the golf tournament. And people, they went away because there's just so many people coming into town. And so we would close the chamber down for that week that we had the Masters. But New York is very fast paced. I mean, there's always something happening, even if there's downtime, there's always stuff to do and everything.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Welcome back, everybody. How was that?
Oh, okay.
Was that good? How was that? So you know what? Nancy gave a good suggestions. Plan ahead, which is always good. Plan ahead. It's always good to plan ahead your emails, plan ahead your phone calls, strategize, plan ahead, which is that's a good. Thank you. Next we're gonna go to Sloan. How are you, Sloan? You want to?
I'm well, thank you. Thanks
Want
for
to introduce yourself and also the question of the week?
Sure. So I'm Sloan Delmont, but my business is Sloan Chevelle. Haven't shifted that yet, but I am a energetic coach and Reiki master. And so the question of the week is, how do you handle when you have a period of either being slow in your business or clients seem to drop off a little bit, or if you have a seasonal business and it gets quiet, how do you handle it?
Okay, here we go. Welcome back, everybody. How was that? Good.
Fantastic.
Excellent. For the new guests and new, please stay afterwards. We have a new member orientation. So if you're a new member and new guest to WOW, so please stay after the meeting. All right, we're gonna go to who we gonna ask. Here we go. We'll ask for Lisa Chalker. How are you, Lisa? Our one of our fellow WOW members.
Hey, Juan.
How you doing? Can you introduce yourself and also the question of the week, please?
Absolutely. So I'm Lisa Chalker. I am not only an investment advisor helping people with their GPS grow, protect, and save their money, but I'm a certified financial educator as well. And the question today is, if you have any kind of downtime during the summer, how do you deal with it effectively?
Excellent. Thank you. Here we go. I'll join you guys. Welcome back. How was that?
Wowsy.
Wowsy.
The best room. The best room.
The best room. Yeah, we're getting a lot of great positive feedback. I'm like, wow, I'm really wowed. You know, I think we have time for one more, one small quick round. And Elliot, since you were out there.
Juan?
Yes.
Did we want to do a quick wave, or can I say something about Well Women?
Oh yeah, yes. Let's do this. Yes, because I did mention that earlier, and thank you for reminding me that we have some business. I did say in the earlier, I said if there's any business, so we got to go over that. So yes, can you please mention about the Wow Women?
Yes. So everybody, well, women especially, we have started a subgroup of WOW, and it's for women business leaders or women in business. And it's a way to network and learn something. So every first Monday of the month, we will meet at 6:30.
Yep.
Oh, thank you. And we will be starting. So the first Monday is this coming Monday in June, 6:30. We will use the WOW link, the same WOW link that you used to use to get into this meeting. And it's going to be a meeting of get to know you, get to know what our goals are, and
Yep.
find out what your goals are as women and how you want to use this network as leverage for your own growth and your own business and your own learning, and then how you might want to give to others.
Yep, and I'll put the link below here. Thank you for reminding me. And again, this is the reason why I have people to help me, because it's not easy to do this by yourself, as you can imagine. So thank you for reminding me, Jamie. We have time for one more quick round if we want to go around. But you know what? Let's do something different. How about that? I want to hear the feedback that I got from everybody today. I just want to hear some positive answers. There were some great answers today. I heard. Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
Well, what occurred to me, I'm at this WOW group not long enough that I see some people that I've seen before. And one guy completely forgot having seen him, but he did a lookup. Yeah, Joe, we talked like 6 months ago. Then it occurred to me, what better time to use slow moments to catch up with people that we spoke 6 months ago, or 3 months ago. We've evolved, each of us. We have a deeper appreciation for each other. We've had contact on WOW over time. And let's use these moments to reboot and discover more about each other's value.
Anybody else want to share that? Any good answers they got?
I'd like to share a little bit.
Sure.
So Robert Donovan here from MNC Bank, and it's actually been a WOW member since way in the beginning, and it's so good to be trying to rejoin the group here. And it's such an amazing experience in my breakout room. I was just started talking about giving back to the community and how I'd like to give back and help out. And I was going to visit the Sid Jacobson JCC tomorrow. And it turns out that Blue Oceans, Paul, is actually right across the street from them. And I thought, what a small world. Here I am, and it was a nice opportunity for us to connect. And he helped me with my LinkedIn as well. So thank you, Paul. And this is a great group.
Thank you.
I'd like
Thank
to
you.
share.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, what I found is we had a little more time. I don't know if it gave us more time, but I felt like we had time to share, kind of what our dilemmas were in the summer and also what we do. And we had a lot of time to fellowship. So I think it was really good. And in one room, we were all the WOW women. It was pretty cool.
Oh, excellent. But I got to tell you, we got so great feedback. Brandon, I know Brandon's not here, but he said that he went to clinics. He went to actually visit clinics, and that was a great idea. And I always say the closer you are to the customer, the greatest chance to sell. And other people say educational too, doing seminars, doing educational courses, or even getting involved. Robert, I like the idea of getting involved with non-for-profits, get involved with community service, a way to network and to do when things are slow. And again, the closer you are to the customer, the greater chance of the sale. So this isn't great. Anybody else want to share? Any good ideas? Okay. Well, it was been great. Like I said, this was great at meeting. And what I wanted to say, if people who are brand new, please stay afterwards. We want to speak to you and want to know about the experience. And also, just so you guys know that we are changing the platform next week. So you guys get an email notification that we are changing the platform that we're doing this. And the reason why we're doing this is because in order to sustain the community, sustain the organization, we have to do this. It's a business, and we have to move to this model. Is something that we're trying to avoid, but it's a thing that just with everything else and what's going on with the with the inflation and everything economy, we just have to keep we have to sustain ourselves. So this is the reason why we're shifting over to that platform. But I just want to say thank you so much for attending for Winning on Wednesday, and any other things, Meryl or Shannon, do you have any other things to follow up or anything? Jamie?
Yeah, I'll say something real quick. Yes, good morning, everyone. Shannon Poblatt with Jovia Financial Credit Union. I just want to mention that I know it's a little early, but we are having our last real estate group for the season. We're going to take a little break for the summer. We're going to have Miss Diane Noto with a debt consolidation. She's going to be doing our presentation. The date is June 14th, Wednesday, June 14th at 6:30 p.m.
Yes, and Diane, you want to say something? What you're going to talk about real quick? Just a little preview.
Actually, it's going to be called Why Own a Financial GPS?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's gonna be interesting. Very good. Very good. Okay,
Original.
excellent. Very original. All right. Well, I just want to say thank you. And for the first time guests, please stay. I will want to hear a little bit more about you guys. And I just want to say thank you so much for the meeting. It's been great. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week. And it's been great. And thank you so much, everybody. It's been wonderful.
Nice. So long.
Definitely, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Who's the first time guest here? I wanted to say, Sue, how are you, Sue?
I'm fine, but I have to
You have to
go.
get
I have
going?
another meeting at noon, but I
Not a
will
problem.
be
Not a
back. I
problem.
loved it.
All right. Thank you, Sue. Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear your feedback. That's it. You're good.
Easy.
You're good.
Bye.
That
Thank
was
you.
easy. Mark, how are you, Mark? I think we haven't spoke, Mark, but Michael, how you doing?
I've been on this platform before, John.
But you're in Canada.
Yeah, I'm in Montreal. Yes.
Montreal. Yeah, you met my friend Bob Lane. He's in Bob, right?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Exactly.
See you next week.
You too. Bye-bye. Michael, how are you, Michael? Michael, how you doing, Michael?
Good.
What was your experience?
It was productive. It takes time to build relationships, so just keep coming and hopefully, relationships happen,
It's consistency. Yeah, that's the branding and marketing. We all in the marketing, and consistency is key, as I say. So being the consistent. And Joan, I know you've been here before, but your experience again?
Yeah, I've been here before, but never stayed behind for what you're calling orientation. So I said, let me stay today to see what's happening. But yes, I've had the experience before and I enjoy being here. It's great that we get to network one-on-one, as you often do, 4 sessions, sometimes 5, depending on what's going on. So it's awesome. And I think this is the best opportunity to meet people from all over the world, because we're, connected virtually without all the effort of traveling here or traveling there. So it's great.
And Joan, you're in Florida too, right?
No, I'm not. I am
Georgia.
currently sitting in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Georgia. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was down south.
I'm in New York.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where in New York?
In Queens.
Oh, well, let us know when you're in Queens. We'd love to meet with you.
Oh, that would be really nice. And on Monday I was in Costa Rica, so.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
She travels a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but definitely I'll be in touch when I'm there. The end of June, I'll be there.
Okay, excellent. Wow, thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much. And yeah, well, that's about it. So what do you think, Shannon? How would you think to today's meeting? It was a little, light, but I think it's
It's a busy time of year. A lot of people are networking. Everything's in full swing again. So
yeah, but you know what? Yeah, we the thing